Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 15th episode of Hikaru no Go. Now, what happened last time? Well, failure, mostly. There was loss and sadness and disappointment, and it was just a very upsetting episode for a lot of people. People went into that room with high expectations and left with those expectations just kind of shattered on the floor. It was pretty bad, but yeah, hopefully all of our characters that are now at their all-time low can kind of pick themselves up slowly but surely and keep on fighting, that's what we can hope for, I guess. So see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. Did not get it. There we go. Yeah, it was a really sad ending to last episode. So this might be a depressing episode. We'll see. Yeah, I can't believe not a single one of them won their round. Like, it was a complete wash. Yeah. That look of frustration. The player on the net. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Huh. The world of Go. Well, things change. Akira's not in a good place right now. A lot of very still people. Oh wow, go through the internet. What is this? No, what is this? The future? That was funny. I know this is an old anime, but well, Yeah, that internet comment almost got me to laugh a lot, but NCC Cup Go tournaments. Let's do that. Well, Sai wasn't anywhere near as bothered by that as Akira was. I mean, Sai is just proud to see you stepping up like that. Probably. Akira, not so much though, because he doesn't know what's going on. Especially Toya. You know, Sai's more interested in Toya's father, or Akira's father. Oh. Of course not. That very old school camera. That's the question. A good point. You kind of have to decide what you want to do going forward in regards to Sai. Because it has become about the time where you really need to kind of make a decision there. uh, maybe. Well, this is a Go anime. What else would we do besides watch people play Go? Calm down, Sai. It's okay. Come on, Hikaru. Go back in there for Sai. You got nothing better to do. Oh. The PC? What are the specs of the PC? I'm curious. From this 2002 anime. I assume it's weaker than my i5 6600 GTX 970 16 gigs of RAM PC that I have, you know. I assume it's weaker than that. A computer at home? Don't be silly. Who has that? What is... that was funny. Internet, what are you talking about? Oh, ouch. Ouch. Don't break the computer. Well, it is a computer game, but I think what you mean is he's facing against a real opponent. Wow. Yeah, that's the internet, alright. Pretty legit. I think that's a safe assumption. Zelda? Really? This blast from the past here. A lot of kids use the internet. Wow. China, Canada, even the USA. And Germany, wow. Okay. I wasn't sure on that one. I just love always explaining the concepts of an online game to him. That's hilarious. I enjoy this far more than I should. Uh, uh, yeah, you know, a username and a password and an email address. Yeah, unless you tell them your ASL and upload a picture, you know. As some people do. That was great. More still, people. Some of which were kind of cute. So Hikaru's still learning. Nice. uh, what a short attention span. uh, yeah. Uh, the age before every kid had a smartphone. I don't know, where could you go to access something like that? My tiny sister. Well, I bet. We gotta learn more about this internet thing. I heard you can find some amazing stuff on there. You know, so I've heard. Cool. Well, that sucks. Yes. Huh. And she really is dedicated to learn. And I get some female members and I'll play in the tournaments myself. Wow. She's more passionate about it than I thought. But yeah, I think definitely more fun to be in a group as you do it. Not good to hear Mitani say that. Considering what a loner he was. Experience the internet here. State-of-the-art systems available. Okay, yeah. That looks state-of-the-art. I wouldn't expect you to. I mean, I do like the look of the monitor. I just said a world. I was expecting her to say trigger. But yeah, I do like the monitor. Really cool. Yeah, you don't just speak the language and play Go. But yeah, I remember back when I used a CRT monitor, you know, back in high school. Good times. Yeah, the inside's the same. Gotta, yeah, I mean, that would be a good way to get his Go fixed. Just play online with random people. Yeah. I forgot to comment on that, but yeah. Mitani has a pretty cute sister. Where are you looking, out of curiosity? He's alright. I wish you had been over and helped me with a computer issue. Wow. Yeah. Nice to have connections, I guess. But yeah, I like Mitani's sister. She's pretty cool. And Nick. Wonder what it's gonna be. Something cool like Kirito Slayer? You know, I actually predicted that. I kind of wish I said something. But I wasn't confident enough to do so. That wasn't because I thought that would be the best name, it's like literally thinking nothing else for him to put. Well, either that or Hikaru, but I don't know, you probably shouldn't use your real name if you can avoid it. Quite the chin you got there. Go. Thanks the internet. Sigh. Like how mom was in English, but everything else he was speaking was Japanese, you know, this American character. Well, he's new, but he's not to be underestimated. Uh... Well, that's fun. I'm glad Hikaru was able to experience the joy of the internet. It is funny that they keep using the word internet in sentences where it would make more sense to use the word online. I just want to see two people bonk their heads together when they do that. I just want to see that at least once. He looks like he's a pretty good Go player. Netherlands, okay. NLD. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That might be unfortunate. Did you lose? The Sai, perhaps? If you're talking about Sai, he's not a pro yet. Well. Well, yeah, crushing noobs is always fun. You know, if you're good at something. I bet. Huh. Why? That was weird. I guess it just means that he's logged off or whatever. Okay, that's fine. Sounds amazing. Oh, you spoil, Sai. Okay. Well. So, if I interpreted all that right, I guess the conflict that Hikaru was having about whether or not, you know, he should be playing games or Sai should be playing games, I guess what we established is that this online thing is a good chance for Sai to be able to play games, you know, under his own name and everything, and have that be kind of disconnected from Hikaru's games, so they don't get that flip-flop, you know, sometimes he's really good, sometimes he's not. I guess that's what that's supposed to be about, in order to kind of separate that a bit. At least that's what I interpreted that as. I was actually a little bit slow to pick up on that, but I think that's what that point of that was. Ooh. Ooh. Back to our Go lessons. Okay. Komi. Well, well, clearly. By half a Moku. Okay. Well, that was the 15th episode of Hikaru no Go. You know, it actually wasn't quite what I was expecting from an episode. I thought we'd have like a full-on sulking type episode, you know. But that's not actually what we got, really. We actually got a lot of bit of... I don't know, I'm not sure exactly how to describe this episode as an overall thing. But, you know, it was my favorite part of the episode. I guess I can talk about that. Yeah, my favorite part of the episode was the internet shenanigans. That was really funny. This anime, like, it came out in 2002, I believe. I'll double check that real quick. 2001 to 2003. Okay, so yeah. Needless to say, this is an old anime. And back then, the internet wasn't quite what it is today. You know, it was a little bit more, lesser known, I guess, you know? I'm trying to remember back what the internet was like back then. I mean, wasn't really much of an internet person until probably like, let's see, maybe 2004 probably was when I started to actually be a true internet enthusiast, you know. Before then, I just like watched TV, played, you know, console games and stuff like that. But around that time is when I kind of got my first PC and hooked up to the internet and learned the important internet things like acronyms like LOL, you know. I remember playing World of Warcraft back in the day, and someone typed LOL. I was like, what does that mean? IOI? Like, what does this mean? You know. But yeah, the point is, the internet's a lot more mainstream now than it was back then. So I just get kind of a kick out of how they're treating it, you know? Just like, oh, the internet? Question mark? Oh yeah, the internet, you know, it lets you play games with people all around the world. Oh wow, that sounds amazing. The internet can really do that? Yeah, see? That says that, and that means that person's from there, and that says that he's way over there. It's like, oh wow, that's so cool. I can just do that. This is amazing. I don't know. I really got a kick out of all of that. It was really funny stuff. But yeah, all this, it was great. I thoroughly enjoyed every single internet reference in the entire episode. Definitely the highlight of the episode for me. Just that aspect of it. Because yeah, this episode just felt like we just took a jump in like tech enthusiasm. Just like there was barely any computer mentioning at all before this, and suddenly we just like see a bunch of them in the internet and people all around the world. It was definitely an interesting jump. But yeah, good episode. Good episode. Just I could watch that guy standing there explaining the concept of online gaming to Hikaru all day. That was amazing. But like I said, you know, Hikaru definitely reached a bit of a crossroads here because the game with Akira, he jumped in the middle of it, of Sai's game, in order to play it because he just couldn't resist. He couldn't help himself. So that's not a good way to go going forward. You know, interrupting each other's games like that. So I like the kind of solution we came up with this episode, where Sai plays the online games under his own name so it can be his own thing, so he can be happy and proud of. And then you have Hikaru, who can play games as part of the Go Club and just, you know, do his best with that. So obviously I'm kind of making some assumptions there that that's what he's doing, but I feel like that's what we're doing here. But yeah, that's pretty cool if that is what we're doing. It makes a lot of sense. But yeah, just I don't really have a lot to say on the episode beyond that, though. It was really cool meeting Mitani's sister, though. I like her. She's cool. Hikaru getting to visit the internet cafe. Good times. Good times. Yeah, I just don't really have much to say on the episode. And I don't really want to force myself to. But I guess the one thing I'd love to mention is that Hikaru, she's continuing to be on this path of learning Go and getting better herself. Like, we've had lots, I do mean a lot of hints that she wants to do that throughout the show, but I don't think we ever got anything quite as concrete as we got with this episode, where she's, you know, like, again, learning stuff from Mitani and stuff in the club, and saying that she wants to get some, you know, more females into the club so she can participate in tournaments like them, you know, in group Go tournaments, go back to that Go school that Hikaru went to back in the day, and really pursue this. Like, she does seem to be very serious about it. I don't think there's any real ambiguity left with that, so that's really cool. I definitely want Hikaru to have more screen time and have fun and, you know, just have a good time. Because we never really got to be very invested in the female tournament stuff before, because there was no one that really knew. So, you know, that's cool. Pretty cool. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.